A robot is capable of finding two different color discs using the color sensors to detect the objects and make a sound, and the distance sensors to detect the barriers and turn. Then with a robot's claw, we control it to take discs from the tree and place it in their designated areas.
In our first design, our claw was too short to complete the tasks. We modified our claw elevator by adding a rubber band for support and adding extra pieces to extend it. After that, our claw was able to reach higher and touch the ground. However, we had trouble with figuring out the placement of our rubber band. We solved this problem by testing out different places to put it until we found a good arrangement. We tested out 2 rubber bands, but it prevented the claw from going down.
We modified our robot in many different ways to make the final design perfect. We made changes like adding certain pieces we didn't have in our first design. Our claw couldn't reach as high or low as we wanted it to, so we designed and rebuilt our claw and elevator to be longer so we could pick just off the floor. We also had to add extra cogs as additional support for our claw since it was heavy. Another adjustment we made to fix our robot was to think of a better brain spot that wouldn't conflict with the wires.
Robotics can help us in many ways in the real world, performing various different tasks with accuracy that is hard to be done by humans. Some robots in the medical field can now help surgeons perform different procedures with more precision. Robotics in everyday life can also help us increase productivity in working fields such as manufacturing. For example, robots can be programmed to do repetitive tasks without any breaks. Industries use robots to work on the more challenging tasks.
Engineering majors. Some engineering majors that involve robotics are electrical, mechanical, and computer engineering. Electrical engineers design and develop electrical equipment. Mechanical engineers design power-producing machines such as generators. Finally, computer engineers develop programs and operate systems. These 3 majors relate to robotics in different ways.
First, our robot is programmed to raise its claw so it doesn't get in the way of our distance sensor.
This part of the code helps the optical sensors stay on at 100% to detect the colored disc. The drivetrain is set to the velocity of 80%.
The next part is our color code. This shows that if our optical sensor identifies a red object, our brain will play a sound and our touch light will light up.
First of all, we've learned a lot about patience and teamwork. We've had a lot of struggles while building this robot, but in the end, we've learned to work better with other people compared to other years. We've also learned how to program. When we joined MESA for the first time, we felt clueless, and programming a robot sounded impossible, but we've improved a lot since then. This has also helped us a lot with learning from our mistakes, which we did a lot during this process.